tonight on Size Eyes on the Skies.
From Minnesota down into Iowa, it's very warm today, but that's going to change very quickly as rain continues to move on eastward into Iowa. I'll have more on that in just a little bit.
And Sam Gabrielli is in the studio for your national forecast. All that and much more as tonight's Size Eyes starts right now.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome back to Size Eyes. I'm here with Eric Manges. How's it going, Eric?
It is going so fantastic, Kaitlyn. It was a beautiful day. Didn't feel like fall at all. I think we're on our last legs of summer right now.
I hope so. I would love to have some cooler weather.
I would too as well, but let's hold on to this while we can. It was 77 degrees down in Des Moines, 75 in Ames, but that's going to quickly change as we move on into tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 35, some rain during our class commute. By noon, 48 and 52 is going to be our high tomorrow, so it's staying very cool, Kaitlyn. Back to you.
And now it's time for tonight's weather story. In 1987, unseasonably cold weather brought light snow to much of southern and western Iowa, including reported amounts of 1 inch in Blockton and Sidney and 2 inches in Beaconsfield. Record lows occurred across much of the state, with Des Moines and Waterloo establishing records of 21 degrees and 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Other low temperatures include 16 degrees at Charles City and 15 degrees at Manchester. And now, Sam, is there anything exciting going on around the country?
Well, yes, Kaylee, not as exciting as over the weekend as Hurricane Matthew is impacting the East Coast, but we are seeing a low-pressure system making its way through the Midwest, bringing cooler temperatures and even snow to the Pacific Northwest. All more coming on up in a little bit.
Welcome back to Size Eyes. Here's Sam with your national forecast.
Thanks, Kaitlyn. We got some very cool temperatures making their way from Alberta, Canada. 32 currently in Billings with some snow showers. 64 in Minneapolis. Those warmer temperatures won't be sticking around much longer, but 70 degrees in Atlanta looking very nice currently. Let's bump on off to the northeast, though. Currently, there's some overcast skies in New York as well as Syracuse, 55 there. Pittsburgh, the moon is already out, 62 degrees, very clear skies out there. 81 in New Orleans down near the Gulf of Mexico, 79 in Little Rock, very nice temperate conditions out there. As well as in the southwest, 90 degrees in Las Vegas, 65 though in San Francisco off the bay. Of course, they have that big time baseball game to talk about later on with the Cubs. 61 in Seattle, very nice conditions, 60 in Boise. But here's the Midwest. Quite the scenario is going on. Eric will touch on this later on. But 73 in Des Moines, but behind that cold front, 44 in Pierre. Very cool conditions out there. And that is mainly due to the snow actually making its way behind that cold front, as well as some precipitation making its way on into northern Minnesota and southern Canada, as well as we have hurricane off into the Pacific. Sorry about that. Hurricane Nicole making its way into Bermuda, affecting that region. But here in the Florida region, they did see Hurricane Matthew make its way through. Just some showers, though, in this region. But our current alerts are very decorated across the board. Some frost advisories here. Eric will have more on that in a sec. And then we are seeing a lot of winter advisories out here into the Pacific Northwest. Freeze warnings for most of the northern and western regions of Montana. Temperatures will be dipping down into the mid-20s overnight, with some wind advisories focused on into Nevada as well as California and Oregon, as they're also seeing a fire weather watch going on into that region as well in the coming days. But here we have the futurecast. This low pressure system coming down from Canada will bring some snow to portions of the Dakotas and areas of Minnesota. Cold front will bring some showers and storms to the Great Lakes as well as Iowa and our region as we progress into the day tomorrow. But Thursday looks great for the midsection of the country. Cold front impacting the northeast as we go on into Thursday and potentially Friday. A new low pressure system is making its way into Seattle as they're expecting a lot of rain to accumulate the next few days, in the upwards of 5 inches come the weekends. But so here's the highs tomorrow. As you can clearly see that cold front. 54 degrees in Minneapolis for a high tomorrow, 59 in Billings, 92 though is the hot spot in Phoenix. Here is the 7-day forecast. Of course, our host Kaitlyn is from River Falls, but here's Menominee's forecast, very near it. 55 on Thursday, 62 on Friday, very nice conditions. Warmer temperatures do arrive on Monday, 70 degrees, but looking a little bit wet on Saturday, so if you have plans over the weekend, keep that in mind.
Thank you, Sam. And now it's time for tonight's trivia question. What was the lowest pressure recorded from Hurricane Matthew? Is it A, 934 millibars, B, 893 millibars, C, 1,002 millibars, or D, 1,208 millibars? We'll have the answers for that in just a little bit. But now we have Eric with your Iowa forecast.
Thank you, Kaitlyn. Right now, it's very warm temperatures across Ames. 75 degrees is our high today. 76 up in Mason City, but out west, some dooming, gloomy, cold temperatures. But I'll have more on that after the commercial break. Welcome back, Central Iowa. I'm Chief Meteorologist Eric Manges. Temperatures right now are 72 degrees. Winds coming out of south-southwest at 8 miles per hour. Humidity's relatively low. Dew point's relatively low, so it's very comfortable across Central Iowa. 72, like I said, currently in Ames, but continues to get warmer as we head to the south. But right now what we're watching is this cold front that's developing to our west. It's going to bring us a little bit of rain into tonight and tomorrow morning. But those winds from the south continue to blow up very warm air, making things feel not so much like fall. But like I mentioned before, that cold front is going to bring some rain right now out to the west, seeing temperatures in the 40s. No snow yet, but as it continues to push eastward into tonight, we're going to see a nice little batch of rain. But behind that freezing warning, folks. Finally, that little chance of freezing. If the leaves haven't changed on your trees out in your front lawn, they're going to probably change after tonight because it's going to get down into the mid to lower 30s. So very dangerously cold temperatures for those temperature-sensitive plants. Looking ahead in the futurecast right now, you have a nice low set up right in the heart of Minnesota. That'll continue to move on out up north, bringing some snow into Canada, but a lot of rain into parts of Michigan and Wisconsin. They definitely don't need it this time of year, but as the leaves continue to change behind that cold front really clears things out quite a bit. As a high pressure system is going to set right up, it's going to make tomorrow feel very nice by dinner time. Very kind of mild, 52 degrees is tomorrow's high, but for now, absolutely clear skies. So looking ahead for the lows tonight, 52 in Des Moines, 51 in Marshalltown, 46 out in Fort Dodge. Very cool temperatures. Again, that cold front bringing a lot of that cool Canadian air into our region. Going to really shake things up quite a bit tonight. 31 degrees. Going to very steeply drop off after midnight. Ahead of that rain, light winds out of the northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Very variable, not too windy. And highs tomorrow, 55 degrees in Des Moines. Quite a big temperature change from today, where you saw 75 in some parts of Des Moines, 77 even southern parts of the state, 51 in Fort Dodge. And as we get even more in Minnesota, it continues to drop off just a little bit. And so tomorrow, some rain and clouds early on as we walk into class or your commute to work. You're going to have a little bit of rain along with that, but that's going to clear up around noon, and by dinner time, we should have clear skies and should be a nice, beautiful fall night. A little bit chilly. Might need a blanket if you're outside, but shouldn't be too bad with light winds. Looking on ahead into Ames, 52 degrees for tomorrow, 56 as well. By the weekend, though, we're going to have a little miniature heat up. It's going to feel, again, like summer for the next couple weeks, but should, again, bring us back down to reality.
Thank you, Eric. Now let's take another look at tonight's trivia question. What was the lowest reported from Hurricane Matthew? Is it A, 934 millibars, B, 893 millibars, C, 1,002 millibars, or D, 1,208 millibars? What do you guys think?
Well, I want to throw a loop in the hole here and say, why not? This is a high pressure. Why not? 1208.
I'm gonna go with 893. I'm gonna defy
Go for the
everything
lowest.
we've learned in meteorology.
Right
I'm gonna go
now.
with an insane low pressure.
You guys just want to pretend?
I'll go right in the middle then and say 934 millibars.
Did you make this question or something?
It's like I did or something.
Because
What's
I
the
think
answer?
you're right.
Oh, look
Looks
at that.
like I'm right.
84. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, you touched up on this a little bit during your national forecast. The Cubs, again, are playing tonight. What do you think is going to
It's
happen?
the Giants. I think it's gonna go 2-2. I think the Giants got a big key win last night. It's
You
gonna
don't think they can close it out? The best team in baseball?
I don't.
What about you, Kaitlyn?
I think anything goes.
Anything goes.
Anything can happen.
Spoken like a true sports fan.
And
again,
Of course.
Can we please touch up a little bit on the Vikings as well? 5-0. Great start.
They look great. We need a sportscaster on the show. I think we
We
talk
do.
too much sports, Eric.
You know what we do instead? Have a little bit of Iowa, a little bit of sports.
A little bit of
Keep things
everything.
fine.
Some news.
And also touch on the weather, of course.
Yeah.
And that's all we've got for you guys tonight. Thank you for joining us. Remember to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and also look at our YouTube channel. Thank you, and we will see you all again on Thursday.